Can you guys hear me okay? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the show, Monday Lives with the entrepreneur community. All right, everybody, welcome. Hello, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat. Everybody, welcome to the show. So today, we're going to be talking about business in general, business secrets. I think it's really important. We can talk about real estate investing all day long, but if you're serious about doing this for the long run, and if you're serious about owning real estate for forever, and you want to truly, build something that lasts a long time and pays you a long time, you need to start treating this as a business. If you are, thinking that you're going to buy one single family deal and retire, I want to, just say that you're probably sadly mistaken. One single family deal is not going to get you enough money to retire. Even if you buy it at the right price and say you walk into $200,000 worth of value, day one, equity on the deal, and let's just say it cash flows after all operating expenses and after your debt, cash flows like $200 to $500 a month, which would be pretty good. It's not going to be enough for you to sustain true freedom. It may be, a better investment than anything else you can make, which is probably true. However, that one deal is not going to provide the true freedom that you're actually desiring. You probably need like 20 of those deals to truly get you to a point to where you can start to experience some freedom, right? Like if you're getting $500 a month, and that's pretty good, by the way. If you're getting $500 cash flow every single month after all operating expenses, after today's debt, if you're getting that on one single family home, I'd say that that's a pretty good deal. But you'd probably need about 20 of those to really have some sort of freedom. That would only be $10,000 of cash flow a month, 120 grand a year. And, I know that some people here may not be making 100 grand, 120 grand a year, but that's not going to be enough in free cash flow to truly provide the freedom that you desire. Now, it may, if you're living a very simple life and you have expenses of, let's just say, $5,000 a month, sure, that 10K in free cash flow could be really great for you. Like myself, my expenses are pretty low. But if I had kids, if I had a family, if I had all these things that are probably going to cost a lot more money, $10,000 a month isn't going to do it for me. And it's really just the starting point. So I want to talk about business secrets today because you need to start treating this like a business. You're not going to do one deal and retire and, go off into, never ever land. You're going to need to do many deals like this or continuously trade up into bigger and better deals in order to get you to a point to where you can truly experience some sort of financial freedom. Now, what does that mean, though? And why are we discussing this? I want to talk about how to approach business, the right mindset that you need to have, how to dive into truly setting something up that you can grow, that you can scale, and that will feed you and your family for forever. Today, we're not going to talk about analyzing deals. We're not going to talk about where to find deals. We're going to talk about setting up your business and setting up your infrastructure and your mindset and the viewpoint and perspective that you need to have on this in order to be successful. So I'm going to pull up some of this stuff that me and my partner Matt were going back and forth on. This right here is the rules of real estate. Now, I may not be supposed to share this yet, but I'm going to. We're going to talk about some of the rules of real estate. So, and by the way, not not much of this has to do with actually buying real estate. So let's look at this. First rule is there's no I in real estate. What does that mean? Well, figuratively speaking and factually speaking, there is no I in real estate. Real estate is a team sport. So you're going to need a team. You can't do this alone. I've mentioned this many times, any webinar we've ever done, any event we've ever done, anybody we've ever talked to about, buying real estate and taking this seriously as a business. We've always mentioned that it's a team sport. You're not going to be able to do this alone. There's many different members that you need to have on your team, right? You're not going to want to do this alone either, nor will it be efficient, nor will it be profitable. You need to get really good at focusing in on what you're good at and what is pushing your business forward. And that's the role that you should assume. And you need to build a team around you to support all the other activities of the business that are required to keep the business running and moving forward. So, simply, put, just buying real estate, you're going to need a team member who is a lender. You're going to need an insurance agent. You're going to need a property manager. You're going to need contractors. You're going to need an attorney. And those are just a few. You're going to need investors. You're going to need people who, a great real estate agent, a great broker. You're going to need members on your team, right? The broker's job, the agent's job is to A, find you deals, B, represent you on these deals, C, sell your deals. The property manager's job is to manage the properties that you buy, oversee the rent collections, oversee getting them leased out, oversee decreasing vacancy, oversee all the maintenance requests, oversee the contractors, oversee all the accounting on the on your income statement for the property management. The broker, the loan broker, your lender, they're going to be the ones helping you get loans, refinance your deals. They're going to help you pull equity out of your deals. Your insurance agent, you're going to need somebody. Trust me when I say this. We have, we probably got like 30 plus insurance policies on all these different deals, and some are together, some aren't, probably more than that. But the thing is that I know nothing about insurance, nor do I desire to be the expert on insurance. What I'd rather have is a good insurance broker, agent, who's a part of my team, who, when it comes time to buy a deal, I can send them all the information they need. I can connect them to the lender. The insurance agent can make sure that I'm A, not overpaying for insurance, B, that I'm properly insured, right? Because I don't want to just have the cheapest insurance possible, and then when something happens, I'm screwed. I want to have good, sufficient insurance, but I also don't want to overpay for it. So if I had an insurance agent who could save me $5,000 a year on all of our 30 plus policies, that is $150,000 that this insurance agent would be able to save me and my business. Now, that's why it's very important to have a good insurance agent. Someone who's an expert in their field, someone who's looking out for your best interests, someone who wants to be a part of your team, and someone who's going to make sure that you're properly insured and find you the best policy for your properties and for the given situation. Broker, lender, insurance, manager, attorneys. There's going to be, having this business, there's going to be points where attorneys are going to be required, whether it is drafting up purchase documents. If you're raising capital from investors, you're going to need special documents that attorneys are going to have to file and create for you. You may get sued by somebody. You want an attorney in your corner who's going to be able to fight this suit for you. They're going to be able to fight these battles for you so that you can go focus on other things. There may be points where you're looking at buying deals and you're under contract and the other party wants to back out and they're breaching contract, or they don't want to release earnest money to you, or whatever the scenario is. You're going to want to have a good attorney on your team who's going to fight these battles for you. What else am I missing? there's a ton of team member investors, right? There's going to come a point where you're going to run out of capital for your deals. There's a lot of real estate out there that you can buy. And even if you're very selective and very picky, unless you got, $1 billion cash, you're likely going to run out of capital to buy deals. And so if you want to grow, if you want to scale, you're going to need investors as part of your team to invest in deals with you. They can bring capital to get more deals done. They can get ownership and equity in deals. But you need all these different team members. And that's just, on the specialized service aspect. You're also going to need bookkeepers, CPAs. You're going to need someone who does admin things for you as you continuously grow. You're going to want salespeople. You need to build a team around you. You're not going to be able to do it all alone. And I promise you, if you do try and do it all alone, number one, it's not going to be efficient. You're probably going to lose money. You're probably going to miss out on other opportunities, and it's going to cost you way more in the long run, and you're probably going to hate every single second of it. So build a good team. You have to have a good team in order to succeed in business. All right, number 2, there's no lead machines. So the premise of this rule here is the fact that leads don't just come out of nowhere, right? Like they don't just fall from the sky. Leads aren't just growing out, on trees in the backyard. You're not just gonna all of a sudden one day put real estate investor in your Instagram bio and then all of a sudden have a ton of leads. You can see a lot of different, deals and opportunities out there that are listed on the market, but I'm willing to bet you that 99% of those are not great deals. And you're going to learn this the more you spend time, the more work you put in, that you're going to have to look at 1,000 deals to find, maybe like 4 possibilities, right? It's a numbers game. And a lot of the money is made in the follow-up too. Just because you looked at 1,000, only 4 were potential opportunities right now. It does not mean that the other 996 deals that you looked at are not good in the long run. They just may not be good today. So you have to follow up with them 1 week later, 2 weeks later, 3 months later. The more they sit on the market, the more the seller becomes motivated to sell at a price that makes sense. So you're not just going to get handed things. This is a really competitive business. No lead machines. This is a very competitive business. And you, along with the other 1,000 people today who decided that they were going to become real estate investors, those are all, along with all the existing competition of people who have been doing this a long time, along with a lot of people who have more capital, more experience, more access to resources than you do. This is a very competitive game. So there's no lead machines. You got to put in the work. You got to go out there and you got to get it every single day. And you have to realize that every second that you're not working on creating more leads, creating more value, finding more opportunities, your competition is out there doing it, right? When you were sleeping this morning, there was somebody out there who was probably me and Matt, who were finding other deals and other opportunities that you're missing out on. When you go home this evening and you shut off, at 5 p.m. and you don't pick up till 9 a.m. the next morning, that time period, there's other people out there who are putting in the work, they're finding the deals, they're negotiating, they're building relationships, and they're the ones who are going to get the deals while you're missing out on it. So there's no secret to leads. The secret to getting leads is picking up your phone, making phone calls, going and knocking on doors, sending out emails, and putting in the work to get the business. You're going to have to make a ton of contacts, especially if today is number 1 for you. Nobody knows who you are. So you're going to have to go introduce yourself to all these people. You're going to have to go build relationships in the real estate community. You're going to have to go meet the players. You're going to have to go let people know who you are. You're going to have to build up a good reputation, and that doesn't happen overnight. It's going to take you years to do this, but it doesn't mean that you can't start today. And that's the whole premise behind, number two that Matt titled "No Lead Machines," is you have to get out there and you have to put in the work. You have to make contacts. You have to meet people. You have to add value to people. And you can't just introduce yourself and say, "Hey, my name's Alex. I'm a real estate investor as of today. I'm looking to do this. These are my goals. This is what I want to accomplish." You have to nurture those relationships. You have to continue to add value for people. You have to see how you can help their business. What leads are they looking for? You have to truly build relationships within the real estate business in order to see the opportunities that other people are not. And, this is something that you have to ask yourself, do you want to put in that work in order to get the good deals, in order to get the good leads? If the answer is no, or you're unable to do it, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But you may want to pursue being a passive investor in somebody else's deal as opposed to trying to do these deals yourself, which there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, there's a ton of very smart, very intelligent, very wealthy people who are not on the active side going out there and turning over every single rock to find deals and leads. They're passive investors. When we find, because this is what we do 24/7, we got a team that does this 24/7. We've got a ton of relationships, and we've been nurturing these for years and years and years. And we've been building an infrastructure to feed us deal flow every single day. So, we're out here doing this, and this is why we see the types of deals that other people don't see. We see them before most people see them. We know of pretty much every single deal that's available in the markets that we're looking in because we're pounding the pavement every single day. But for someone who doesn't want to put in that work, who doesn't want to build up the team to do so, you don't have to necessarily. If you want to try and compete and put in, 1% of what the professionals are doing, I would say that it's likely you're not going to actually get the good deals done. You're going to have to forego the best deals and just buy the okay deals that everybody else has already passed on. Now, can you be successful buying the okay deals? Yeah, sure, you can. We don't buy them. We buy the best deals that we see, and we buy the great deals, and we pass up on a ton of just okay deals. But it doesn't mean that there's not money to be made on the okay deals. So you can go that route. Or what you can do is you can be a passive investor in somebody else's deal. Like I mentioned in rule number one, we don't have all the capital in the world to buy all the real estate that we want to. We need partners. We need investors. We want to partner with you, and we want to partner with you. So we need capital to invest in our deals. And we go out and we're doing this. We put in the work. We find the great deals. And what we do is we put the deal together, and then we say, hey, investors, if you want to invest in this deal with us, we need X amount. You get X amount of equity. Here's how the profit splits work, and you can invest in the deals with us. So that also is an option for those of you who don't want to actually put in the work to find the really good deals, which I'm telling you is hard. It's not easy, and it just requires day in, day out, 24/7, putting in the work to find the good deals. But you need to have the understanding and the realization that they're not just going to come to you. You have to put in the work to get them. And if you don't want to do that, that's okay. You just have to be okay with buying the okay deals that nobody else wanted. Or B, you should probably look at being a passive investor in somebody else's deal. And you can still experience all the benefits of real estate investing by being a passive investor. You still get all the tax depreciation. You still get to utilize leverage. You still get to get cash flow. You still get to have the exit and the cash out refi to get your capital back, stay in deals. You still get to experience all the benefit of investing in real estate. It's just you're going to be splitting it with the person who found the deal and put the deal together. And they are too. But it has to be a win-win situation or it doesn't work. So those are two things on finding deals is they're not just going to come. Let's see here. Some things that I wrote was there's no secrets. it's really just putting in the work. We don't know everything in the world about business or real estate investing. I mean, we're learning new stuff every single day. Uh, and a lot of people who have wanted to start their own businesses have approached Matt and I, and specifically when they're talking to me about it, they kind of want to know, all right, what's the exact blueprint? What's steps 1 through 12 of what I'm going to do? They want to put together this comprehensive business plan on how they're going to get from A to Z when they haven't even taken step 1, putting in the work to find a customer for their business. And not that I think it's a bad thing or that you shouldn't be planning this out in your head, because I do the same thing. Where, all right, I've got my skeleton of what I want to accomplish. I have my skeleton in the pieces of how we're going to be able to accomplish this. But I don't go into extreme detail on every single thing, because the reality of the situation is that it's likely going to change. What I thought step 3 was going to be, by the time I get to step 2, step 3 changes, or I learn this, or this happens, and we have to shift and go this way. So there's no secrets. You just got to put in the work and take action. And I promise, if you do that and you learn from your mistakes and you learn what is working, you will find success over time. But there's no, secret pill. There's no secret formula. There's no secret period. The secret is you just putting in the action and taking action and putting in the work every single day, day in, day out, to find success with whatever your business is and whatever you're trying to do. Now, you should absolutely learn from people who have accomplished what you're looking to accomplish, or who are at a greater level than you are. I'm not saying that by any means. I study people and successful people every single day. I listen to what they're doing. I listen to how they're viewing the market. I study their businesses. I study how they went from level to level. I study what other successful people have done, and I try and implement the successful things that they have done and have worked for them into what we're doing. But it's not going to look exactly the same. Depending on what your business is, I mean, all the minute details are going to change. And you don't have to have all the answers right now. But what you do need to do right now is to take that first step and to take action. Otherwise, you're not going to experience any success at all. You're just going to stay where you're at. You're going to stay stagnant. You're going to continue to stay in analysis paralysis for forever, and you're never going to achieve what you're looking to achieve. So take action. You need to be obsessed with it. I was talking to a group of guys on Friday, and they had asked what my personal goals were, and I said, "Well, everything I just said, for the business goals. I mean, I'm obsessed with what we do here. I've been obsessed. This is all I think about. This is all I want to do. I want to take the next step. I need to be accomplishing things. I need to be pushing us forward. It's not just a 9 to 5 ordeal. I'm absolutely obsessed with achieving our goals here. It's personal to me. It's not, personal and business separated. This is personal to me. This is me. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm focused on. This is what I want to accomplish. And I'm 1,000% obsessed with seeing it all the way through and seeing the success come from it. It's not just I've got this thing going on between 9 to 5 every single day, and then I'm focusing on my personal goals over here. Business is personal to me. This is me. This is what I do. This is who I am. This is what I want to accomplish. I'm accomplishing my personal goals through our businesses. So it's all one. It's not separate. And you need to be the same thing for your goals, for your business goals, for your personal goals. You have to become obsessed with what you're doing, because if you're not, you're probably just wasting your time. You're probably not giving it everything it needs to be successful. You're probably not putting in as much action as required. And if you've got any competition whatsoever, which if you're trying to be successful in real estate investing, you've got a ton of competition, they're just going to eat you up. they're going to walk all over you. The people who are obsessed with their business and your sector, trying to accomplish the same things you are going to outwork you, and they're going to outdo you every single time. You don't stand a chance if you're not obsessed with what you're trying to accomplish. And your action should reflect, how obsessed you are. If you are working, just think about it like this. I told this one time to an agent that is with us. I think he was putting in like a lot of people. A lot of people talk about how they're not experiencing any results, and they're not moving the marker forward, and they're not accomplishing a whole lot, and they wonder why they're in this position. They wonder, why am I not achieving everything that I want to achieve? Why am I not achieving success? Why am I staying stagnant here? Why have I not accomplished all the things that I'm looking to accomplish? Let me write this here. Become obsessed. How do you spell obsessed? I can't spell. All right, so you need to become obsessed. So a lot of people, they ask themselves this question, and they're flabbergasted as to, why they haven't achieved the success that they desire yet. And it's funny because they think of every reason in the world as to why they're not successful, except for that they're the problem. Their lack of action is the problem. Their lack of obsession is the problem. Their lack of commitment is the problem. Their lack of effort and action and risk is the problem. And maybe they do internalize this, but maybe they don't externally express it. However, I was having a conversation with an agent who's with us, and same concept. Not where I want to be yet. I want to accomplish so much more. And I just asked him, how much time do you think that you're actually devoting to your business? How every day, every week, how much time, and not wasted time, but like actual work. How much work are you actually putting into your business every single day to achieve the goals that you want to accomplish? And I want to preface by saying that time is not the dictator of, how successful you're going to be. Because I know a lot of people who probably don't accomplish anything in 8 hours that, could probably be accomplished by me or Matt in 30 minutes. So time's not the determining factor here. It's how much you're actually getting done within an allotted amount of time. But I just use it as a gauge to see how much effort are you actually putting into this? And he said something around 15 hours a month or something. 15 hours a month is, 15 divided by 4. Let's see here. 15 divided by 40. So it's about 37% of what the average person is doing. So I had this conversation with him, and we're talking through it, and I said, how much time are you actually putting into your business? He said 15 hours a week. Sorry, not a month. 15 hours a week. And so I asked him, I said, well, if the average person, this is someone who's achieving average results, average income, they're putting in average work. If we just want to say that, the average person in this industry is putting in 40 hours a week, which is not much, by the way. If their average person is putting in 40 hours and you're putting in 15 hours, that means that you're putting in 37% effort or time or work that the average person is doing, and they are achieving average results. So it makes sense that you have these big goals to achieve higher than average results, but you're not achieving it, and you're achieving less than average results because you're putting in less than half of what the average person is doing. I mean, if you want to be the best, if you want to achieve, great things, if you want to achieve great success, if you want to achieve a great income, if you want to be in the top 1%, if you want to have, a bunch of assets, then you need to put in more work than everybody else. You have to realize that most people out there who are achieving average things and even slightly above average things are just doing average amounts of work. They're not, doing anything extraordinary. And if you're doing less than they are, then of course you're going to, have less than average results. Why would you expect anything less than average for doing less than what the average are doing? But if you have a goal of being the best, and if you have a goal of making 500 grand a year, if you have a goal of buying 100 doors or 1,000 units, or wholesaling, $1 million worth of real estate this year, then you're not going to be able to just put in 15 hours a week worth of work and expect to accomplish that. You, again, going back here, you need to be building a team. You need to be putting in the work every single day. You need to become obsessed, and you need to be doing what other people are not doing. When everybody is, on a boat for Labor Day, you're probably not going to be there. You're probably going to be putting in work, pushing your business forward. When everybody's going to sleep at, 10 p.m., you're going to be working till, 2 a.m., pushing your business forward, accomplishing more. When everybody's sleeping until 8 a.m., you're going to be waking up at 4 a.m., putting in work. You're going to have to make sacrifices in order to achieve what you want to achieve. So, you need to become obsessed. You need to put in the work, and you can't just do what the average people are doing. It's fine if you want to achieve average results. If you want to put in less work than the average and spend most of your time, doing whatever you like to do outside of this, then you should be okay with achieving less than average results. Like I mentioned a minute ago, becoming obsessed. Me saying that this is all I think about. This is all I focus on. I'm absolutely obsessed with our businesses. There's no separation between personal and business for me. It's all one. This is extremely personal to me, pushing these businesses forward, talking to you guys. This is not something that, I'm just doing, Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 p.m. And then I go live a whole separate life focused on other things. This is all I do. This is all I'm focused on. This is all I want to accomplish. And it's very and extremely personal to me. I don't do anything besides this. I don't have a personal life where I go and I don't know. I don't have hobbies. I don't, aside from cooking food, it's probably the only thing outside of business that is a personal desire for me. But there's no going to football games or watching football all day on Sunday or, whatever people do. I don't have those desires and hobbies. I'm 100% obsessed with what we're doing here, and I won't stop until we achieve it. And once we do achieve whatever the goal is right now, I promise you that it's going to change and be much bigger, and I'll have much more to accomplish at that point. So, and I like living this way. I have zero interest in college football. I have zero interest in NFL football. I have zero interest in things that, normal people are interested in. Those things are not interesting to me. I don't want to just go hang out on the weekends and spend time at parties, and all of that is a complete waste of time to me. I'm extremely bored in those situations, and I would rather be pushing these things forward because I'm obsessed about this. And even if I am in those situations because I have to go for some reason, I promise you I'm thinking about one thing, and it's not whatever we're doing there. It's getting back to working on the business and pushing things forward. So you need to become obsessed. You need to build a team. There's no secrets. People aren't just going to hand you things. Matter of fact, not only are people not going to hand you things, but your competition out there is hoping that you fail, and they're rooting for you to fail. And everybody around you is hoping that you just get out of the way. They can take what you got, and they're coming for your throat. This is not a very, not everybody out here is your friend. And you shouldn't expect everybody to be your friend or to lend you support or give you these things to make your life easier. You're going to have to work for those things. You're going to be able to build alliances. You're going to be able to build partnerships. You're going to be able to build these things, but it's not just going to come to you. So, that's about all I want to talk about today. Is I hope that this encourages you to, if you're on the fence and you want to get into real estate investing, if you want to treat this as a business, then you really need to treat it as a business. Part-time real estate investors don't, like I was talking about earlier, they achieve part-time results. People who are not obsessed, they get run over by the people who are obsessed. People who are not putting in any work to find deals, really good deals, they don't get the good deals. They always miss them, and they're forced to be left with the okay deals or the bad deals that everybody else passed on. So I want you to ask yourself this, is this what I want? Do I really want to take this seriously? Am I willing to commit? Am I willing to build a team around me? Am I willing to, put in the work to find deals? Am I obsessed with making this a reality? Here's the other thing about this is that someone also asked in this meeting on Friday, I forget how it was brought up, but once you build your team, once you build your business, once you have all these things in place, it's not about you anymore. I mean, everything that happens here on a daily basis has everything to do with everybody who's a part of our team and not me. Decisions are not made to benefit Alex and Matt. Decisions are made to benefit our team. Decisions are made to build our team. Decisions are made to benefit our partners, to benefit our investors, to benefit our team members, to benefit our staff, to benefit the agents who are rolling with us. It's not about you. I mean, you're going to have to be, if you're a very selfish person and if you're sitting here thinking that you're going to be able to do these things in a very selfish way, you're not going to get very far, because you'll quickly realize that it's absolutely not about you, and everything you do on a daily basis is for other people. And really, that's the only way that you're going to grow and experience some sort of success anyways, is by being selfless and building these things around you so that you can serve everybody else, which is the reality of the situation. Guess who gets paid the last in our business? It's me and Matt. Guess who gets paid the first? It's our staff. It's our team members. It's our partners. It's our investors. Everything comes to me and Matt last. However, we benefit greatly from the entire operation, and we want to take care of our people first before we take care of ourselves. So anyways, I hope that maybe this caused you to think about it. I hope that maybe this caused you to really start taking your business seriously, because especially in the changing market and when it's not as easy to make money on real estate, if you want to be successful, you're really going to have to pour in and get serious and get committed and become obsessed with what you're doing. Otherwise, you're just going to get walked all over and pushed to the side. So, and again, if you don't want to put in all this work to find these deals and build a team and build an investment firm and all these things, you don't have to. It's okay to be a passive investor. It's okay to invest with other people. You're still going to experience all the benefits. You're going to get, again, the equity. You're going to get the cash flow. You're going to get the depreciation. You're going to get the appreciation. You're going to be able to utilize leverage. And you'll still get paid really great returns if you invest in good deals with good people. But that's okay too. It's all right to be a passive investor, and you can still invest in real estate that way. You don't have to be the one putting in all the work in order to achieve the success. So if you are interested in being a passive investor, hey, Kat, can you get me my book? Do we have the book? If you are interested in being a passive investor, reach out to us. We're always looking for new partners. We have a ton of deals that we're always putting into work. We got like 150 deals that we're negotiating and looking at right now. Again, they're okay deals. They're not perfect yet. They're not home runs just yet, but we're working all of them. So if you want to potentially partner with us, please reach out. If you have deals that you want us to come in and help you with, whether it's with financing, whether it's with resources, connections, it's a tricky deal and you're not sure how to navigate it or get it closed, reach out to us. We want to partner with you. We want to buy deals with you, and we want to help you. Just made an announcement. I don't know, Friday we made it public. December 1st and 2nd, we're coming to Dallas, Texas. This is going to be another live event, the Entrepreneur Real Estate Workshop. This time it's going to be 2 full days, full of a bunch of materials to teach you how to invest in real estate. By the way, this is not just for amateur real estate investors or people who are looking to get started. This is for experienced real estate investors as well who are looking to take their game to the next level. So there's going to be 2 full days of networking, of information, of doing deals live, of me and Matt negotiating deals with you and teaching you step by step how we get deals done, how we're creative, and how we have bought so many deals and how we continue to buy deals without having all these things that people think you need. You don't need a trust fund. You don't need great credit. You don't need, an endless amount of money. We're going to show you how you can creatively buy deals. So at this event, we're going to go over things such as the entrepreneur basics and rules, exit strategies, team members, deal requirements, deal flow, how to get a deal going from the steps exactly from A to Z. How to find deals, identifying opportunity and value, where to find deals. How to get financing for your deals, the deal formulas, right? The wholesaling formula, the seller finance formula, the buy and hold formula. What else? Fix and flip formula. We're going to teach you how to analyze deals and know that you got a good deal when one comes across your desk. We're going to teach you how to find those deals, how to build those resources and those connections. We're going to teach you all about financing. We're going to teach you all about partners and where to find partners and how to get them on your team so that you can continue to grow and scale your real estate investment business. So this is going to be a 2-day, fully packed event. There's going to be over 250 real estate entrepreneurs there, and it's going to be different people, right? It's going to be people who've never bought a deal before. There's going to be wholesalers there. There's going to be people there who own 1,000 units. There's going to be different ranges of experience. It's not just for new real estate investors. It's for everybody who's looking to improve their real estate investment career and take their game to the next level. There's also going to be a tremendous amount of networking opportunities. Easily, just by showing up, I guarantee if you speak to people there, you make connections there, you speak to me and Matt, allow us to connect you with people, allow us to make sure that your goals are accomplished by what you want to get out of attending the workshop. I guarantee you'll easily leave there with over $1 million worth of value. You're going to meet one person. You're going to meet one capital source, one deal finder, one wholesaler, me and Matt, who's going to change your real estate investment career for forever. So it's going to be 2 full days, Dallas, Texas. There's going to be networking opportunities. There's going to be an exclusive after hours networking opportunity for the executive and VIP ticket holders. The VIP ticket holders are going to have an exclusive networking lunch with just Matt and I on both Friday and Saturday. So don't miss this opportunity to attend this event. Fly into Dallas. If you're viewing this from Dallas, don't miss the opportunity. December 1st and 2nd, early bird prices and tickets are out right now. These prices are dirt cheap. Like I said, if you attend and actually participate and allow us to make sure that you get what you want out of joining the workshop, you're easily going to leave there with over $1 million worth of value, and these tickets are basically free. All you got to do is buy a ticket, show up. There's 3 tiers available. You got general admission, you got the executive, and you got the VIP tickets. Early bird prices are out right now, and they're not going to be available for much longer. Then the prices are going to go up to normal price. So make sure you grab a ticket now before the prices go up. We'll see you in Dallas, and we'll see you next week.